This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On third down, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. They'll send him over to the left. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's third and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one, take it in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Mahomes now to throw again. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and
he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going right sideline and complete. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Williams. That is caught. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Second and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on second down. Now he'll run it. And he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Now, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Nowhere to get away. He's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On second down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Williams to the air once more. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. To throw it again, it's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch, and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Man in motion is Brown. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. He's going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Riley, his tight end. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Tight end going in motion here. On second down, Mahomes. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. from the shotgun. It's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll run with Pacheco. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On the give, it's Swift. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Swift. There goes Swift. First down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first and 10 for Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle. Mahomes now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen They are coming after your quarterback, so the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On the ground, it's Swift. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. He'll go underneath to Swift. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes back. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to...
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and